Hi betting experts, on Wednesday, May the 15th, the opening day of the three-day York Dante meeting. Perfect ground conditions. They've had a bit of rain earlier in the week, which has just made things right. I suspect by Friday it might be on the faster side, but it's the best track in the country, York. Really good value for money for punters, excellent prize money. This is a brilliant 3 days. Hopefully we found a few winners. We start off with our Betting Expert Daily Nap, sponsored by Bet365. This goes in the 4:15. It's the Conundrum HR Consulting Handicap, a 7-furlong Class 3, 3-year-olds only, nearly 13 grand to the winner. All of the top yards have been attracted with some very interesting horses, and none more so, in my opinion, than the top weight Mortlake from the Rafe Beckett yard. Now, Rafe usually makes a slowish start to the turf season, but they are going really well now. He's had 5 winners in the last 14 days. Mortlake is a very promising horse. Started off last July, sent off a big price at Salisbury, sunk in the mud, tailed off behind Hot Fuss, but a couple of months later, well, it was a totally different proposition at Leicester. Mortlake was given his head from the front with Ross Orion taking over in the saddle in fast ground and made all the running, storming clear at the furlong pole. And I thought, to be honest, this was going to be a really useful group horse, routing the field, and there have been winners come out of that race all over the place, so it's pretty strong form. Final start, understandably, they went up to Group 3 level in the Solario at Sandown, and if you watch that run back, I think they probably got the tactics wrong. A horse of Brian Meehan's, Inish Fallon, made the running, and Mortlake ended up getting parked on heels up the inside and squeezed out over a furlong out. But watching the race again this morning, crossing the line, Mortlake was full of running. I mean, he's a real horse with a lot of potential. I think he'll probably want a mile plus this season at some point, but from a mark of 96, I think he's going to be ahead of that and in the hundreds within the next few weeks or so, and hopefully this will be a really good starting point. Ross Orion is booked again. The ground should be ideal. York's not a bad place to try and make the running, so I'm hopeful that they'll be very positive on Mortlake. He's a very strong galloper, and I think he can give weight away all round. Our Betting Expert Value Angle selection, sponsored by Bet365, goes in the 2:15. This is the race to the Ebor Jorvik handicap, nearly 1 mile 4, Class 2, 4-year-olds and upwards, £33,500 the winner. I think the race fitness of 2 brothers could count for plenty here. Hopefully an attractive price. Mick and David Easterby going pretty well in the north, 3 winners in the last 14 days. 2 brothers is exposed. He's run 27 times on the turf, 4 wins, 11 places. He does have the odd quirk or two, but he's a course and distance winner at York last September from a mark of 82, so this track is no bother at all, and he's got his perfect ground conditions. He's returned as good as ever this season. He was off for 183 days and needed the run first time out at Donny, but stripped a lot fitter to win at Thirsk in quite a valuable race in April. Last time out at Hamilton, well, to be honest, I don't think he got a very good ride from Billy Garrity, which is not something you often say. Billy's back up again this afternoon. He's a top-class young jockey going places, but he dropped 2 brothers out and he got completely detached. I mean, he has got a quirk, this horse, but he never landed a blow. He ran on quite strongly late, but beaten 9 lengths there. I think this well-run, big field York handicap could set things up ideally. I'm sure he'll be charging home from off the pace. Often at York, they do get racing a long way out, and the races can change late if that's the case, particularly in these big field handicaps. So 2 brothers should be a decent price. He's fully fit. He's a course and distance winner. I'm sure he'll go well. Best of luck on Wednesday, betting experts, and please remember to like and comment on all of our YouTube videos.